Kardashian family insider secrets exposed. We got to take a look at their private life. But before we get into it, hi best friend, and welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, my whole vibe is pop culture, messy bestie, FaceTime. It just feels like we're hanging out, basically. That's the vibe on my channel. Yesterday was my 10th anniversary of signing up for YouTube, and on Saturday is my 10th anniversary of posting for the first time on YouTube. So I will be going live at 4 Pacific Standard Time, and we are going to be reviewing and going back to the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning. And we're going to be watching some of my older videos. So put your alarm, set your alarm, girl, because we're going to have a good hang on Saturday and celebrate. All right. Well, the Kardashians are Kardashian. And, usually we talk about like drama and we talk about like craziness and the conspiracies with a K. And, all of these things. Shout out to Gay Man with a Spray Tan. And all these crazy, things. But I saw this and I was like, I gotta see this with my messy besties. We are now going to look inside the Kardashians' homes. Okay? Because each of their homes is so grand, it's so big, it's so crazy, and I wanted to just kind of like look at what they have built with you guys. Let's go and take a little trip to Calabasas. So let's start with Kim Kardashian's Hidden Hills, California home. One of her homes, of course. It's 8 bedrooms, 10 baths, 15,000 square feet, and 3 acres, okay? So Kim Kardashian's primary Hidden Hills mansion sits on approximately 3 to 6 acres of land. The estate, often referred to as Mega Mansion, worth over $60 million, underwent extensive renovations, including the purchase of neighborhood properties to expand the grounds. Main property, the Hidden Hills home, is sprawling estate with the land area often cited between 3 to 6 acres. She also has a Malibu home that in 2022 she purchased, a separate 18-acre oceanfront property in Malibu for $70.4 million. But the main family home is this Hidden Hills. She's also she's going under construction again. I feel like she's always constructing something, but that is the Mega Mansion of Kim Kardashian. $60 million plus her Malibu estate, $70.4 million.
This is the kitchen where it all happens. Say hi, Marina. And guys, I have a walk-in refrigerator where we keep all of our fresh organic produce. We are building on the property all organic trees to grow our own vegetables and do all of our own stuff. So this, all of our meals, you guys know I eat plant-based now, so all of our stuff is in here. So it did look like an empty refrigerator that I took the photo in front of, I have to admit. But this is our big main refrigerator, guys. I also have another pantry, because this is the kitchen that we cook in. Look what I have for dinner tonight, guys. Vegan tacos. This is all plant-based. And what I'm eating tonight. Then, look at all this deliciousness. Then if you want a little more chaos, with tons of oat milk and almond milk, you have this refrigerator. Okay? And then if you want freezer, I didn't even show you guys our other freezer. And there you have it, guys.
So Khloe Kardashian, she has a $17 million Hidden Hills mansion. It is custom built, 10,000 square foot, property with an open floor plan, an ivy-covered exterior. The 2-year construction project was completed in 2021. The home includes a home theater, gym, and a walk-in pantry that's practically its own wing. The pantry features floor-to-ceiling shelves and cabinets with everything organized in labeled bins and jars. The exterior is a pink Pink lights and fairy lights decorate the exterior, which is also covered in ivy. It is on the same property as Kris Jenner's. They decided to buy a humongous lot. I mean, I'm talking about like 1,000 acres or some shit, and build their dream homes there, okay? And you know what? I absolutely love that idea to have your own space, but like your mom is your next door neighbor, you know, and you just share a land together. I think it's so beautiful. I mean, it is like a dream.
So there is a method to the madness when it comes to placing everything in your refrigerator. One, the top shelf is normally used for drinks because the top shelf is where it gets warmest, and the door. So you always put condiments and everything on the side of the door because those are the items that normally won't go bad so easily. All the meats are always at the very bottom. The juices of the meat start to come out. They drip through the rest of your food. That's really unsanitary and gross. I'm a big snacker. I love to graze throughout the day. So I have all my pre-cut veggies and fruits all the time. This is an awesome little device. So I pre-cut carrots or bell peppers or tomatoes or whatever. And I always have these around. So if I just am on the go and I want like to grab some carrots, you don't have an excuse if ever you're hungry. And this I find very fun and exciting. This is like a bacon holder. These people created a nifty little device. You throw away the original packaging and you have this. So your bacon is stored fresh and clean. I have all my cheeses. I have dairy cheese and then dairy-free items. And another key is you keep your eggs in the actual containers that they come in. I used to have really pretty glass containers for my eggs, but I read when you transfer them, they don't stay as fresh as long, and also sometimes you mix up expiration dates, etc. And then another thing that I love to have in my fridge is the baking soda. You change these every 30 days and it prevents your fridge from smelling and having bad odors, and I swear by this trick. I have 3 in mine because I'm crazy and I have a big fridge. So I don't drink regular milk anymore. I drink almond milk. I was doing a live stream where Kourtney was trying to teach me how to make almond milk. Well, I learned at the end that she's actually never made it herself. Warrior on like going green and knowing all this information that you never cared about when you were in the clubs partying. She's left my house the other day and like screamed at me because I didn't have organic bread.
This is the $12 million mansion of Kourtney Kardashian, located in Palm Springs, California. Situated on nearly an acre of land, the property features a 15-hole golf course and offers stunning views of the Santa Rosa Mountains and meticulously landscaped surroundings. The house comprises 6 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms, all adorned with high-quality marble and equipped with LED television screens, fireplaces, and couches. The master bedroom boasts a balcony overlooking the golf course and pool. The living space adopts an open floor plan, incorporating a gourmet chef's kitchen, a custom bar, and a spacious great room with panoramic glass doors that slide away to seamlessly blend indoor and outdoor living. The outdoor area includes a barbecue and grilling area, along with a large infinity edge pool. The courtyard features a seating area, custom water features, and a fire display. Maintenance costs for the mansion are estimated to be around $50,000 per month.
So that was Kourtney's Palm Springs, but this is where she shares with Travis, okay? So it is also in Hidden Hills. The home is 11,000 square foot. It is Mediterranean-style mansion. It is nested in the Oaks community. She bought the house from an NFL star for $7.45 million, $7.45. The house has 6 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, a theater, a game room, an elevator, and a spa. Okay, girl. Her interior designer transformed the original Tuscan architecture into a sleek, minimalist retreat, mixing modern furniture with warm personal touches. The property also includes elegant outdoor spaces, a pool, mountain views, and plenty of room for her children to play. It looks huge. Damn, look at that, right on the side of a mountain, girl. Ooh, what about an earthquake, bitch? What happens there?
Okay, I'm not gonna do a full house tour, but I'll show you what room I'm in. I'm in my bar right now, and I like it because it has this pretty light. And this is my bar room. This is my living room. This is weird. This is my game. And my piano, which I'm gonna learn how to play. My daughter plays the piano. She has piano lessons every week. But I'm gonna learn. I decided this summer I'm gonna learn how to play the piano. And that's it.
This is Kylie Jenner's house in California, worth $17 million. Kylie bought the house in 2016 for $12 million at the age of 19. The house measures 13,000 square feet and features formal living and dining rooms and a ground floor master suite with a cozy fireplace, stone bath, steam shower, dual closets, and a covered patio. Built in 2015, the traditional style home also features hardwood floors, coffered ceilings, a theater room, and a 4-car garage with epoxy floors. The kitchen includes a large center island with stainless steel appliances. Outside, the rolling grounds are outfitted with a sparkling solar-heated pool and spa, a covered patio, fountains, and a concrete space ideal for a basketball court. Overall, this house has 8 bedrooms and 11 bathrooms and sits on an acre and a half of land. Would you live here? And whose house do you want to see next?
This is Kendall Jenner's house in Los Angeles, valued at $10 million. She picked up this Spanish-style villa in 2017 for $8.5 million. The home was built back in 1991 and sits on less than an acre tucked inside the celebrity favorite gated community of Mulholland Estates. Before Kendall, it was owned by stars like Charlie Sheen. Right after buying it, she brought in her own design team to fully remodel the interior and make it feel like her own. The property has a private courtyard with a fountain, lush greenery, and a split-level layout. Inside, you'll find 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a cozy theater room, an office, and a chef's kitchen with a center island. The interior is warm and earthy, with lots of natural wood and neutral tones. The backyard includes a grassy lawn, a pool and hot tub, multiple lounging areas, and a fire pit. Would you live here? And whose house do you want to see next?
So one of the main reasons I wanted to do this video is because I don't only want to talk about negative shit. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I know that the celebrities always have something negative, always crazy shit going on, bitch, this and that and this. I'm just like, girl, I need some positivity. Now listen, these homes are so grand. Mind you, Kylie has 2 babies. Kris Jenner lives with Corey, her husband, or her boyfriend. Khloe has 2 babies. Kim has, 4 babies? And who am I missing, girl? Kendall alone doesn't have babies yet. If she wants, I don't know. And then Kourtney has Travis and a whole bunch of kids, okay? So my thing is, I would be terrified to live by myself in those huge mansions. Now, here's a little tea that I don't think a lot of you guys know, okay? But yes, they all live in gated communities, but that's not all, best friend. They all have a little house on their property where security stay 24/7. They literally live on the property and they take turns, on shifts. And there's always armed security roaming around the land of each of these celebrities. And it's not just them, it's Britney Spears too. It's like the major celebrities, they have lived in security. Not only that, of course, they have nannies, they have, housekeeping, they have, so they're not really technically living alone. But this is so funny because the other day I was talking to a couple friends and we were talking about like every time you're home alone, you go to your bed and then, you're getting cozy and this and that. And then you hear a fucking random noise outside, like in your kitchen or living room or something. And you're like, what the fuck? But it's always when you're like already in bed and you're cozy, right? And, I know sometimes when my husband travels, and I stay by myself, I have 2 dogs. So, it's good. And also I live in a building where there's a bunch of security. So that is really cool too. But, for me, I still get very nervous when I hear noises because, of course, my mind goes to the worst possible, thing like cast with a friendly ghost or not so friendly ghost, you know, a crazy person, something, right? And it's so crazy because I you know, I don't live in a mansion, you know, I live in a good sized apartment, but it's nothing compared, obviously, right? And I'm just like, damn, I cannot imagine having 9 bedrooms, fucking 16 bathrooms or whatever the hell, and then hearing a noise on the other side of the freaking mansion. I'd be terrified. And also, I would be so scared that somebody sneaks into my property. You know what I mean? Because there are some crazy people. And the thing is that everybody knows where all these celebrities live. They do celebrity, you know, home tours. They do, you know, people know from paparazzi videos. They know from the shows. So their life, I feel like, is so accessible that makes me so nervous. I've been to friends' homes, you know, who are very wealthy and have humongous homes. I mean, I've been into some estates, right? And, you know, I have a very close friend who, you know, lives in a very, very, very humongous home. And, you know, she has, you know, a good maybe 9 bedrooms and like maybe 11 or 12 bathrooms and multiple floors and tennis courts and pools and beautiful home and stuff. But I go there and I'm like, girl, this is like a shopping center, bitch. Like, how the fuck do you not know that a whole ass family could be living on the other side of your freaking home or in your theater room that you never use, right? That's how my anxiety works. I make like the craziest freaking like stories. I could literally write a Harry Potter story that is just infused by my anxiety, because the way that I could just like make something so small into something so big is insane to me. But yeah, best friend, you know, that's something that I've always thought about, you know, and I always tell my friend, I'm like, do you not get nervous living here by yourself? Or, you know, not really by yourself, but, you know, she has her husband and, you know, she has security and stuff, but you know, her husband sometimes travels and stuff. So I'm just like, how'd you like, you know, I'm like, how? Like, I would be so fucking terrified. And yeah, so anyways, I wanted to share something different. You know, I wanted to talk about something different. I didn't want to talk about anything, but let me ask you a question for the comments. How many rooms is your ideal home? Okay, because I know we've talked about this before, but I've changed my answer. So I would potentially like, right, my main room, you know, my husband and I main room, right? So that's definitely number 1. Then I would like a room for my mom, like, you know, then a room for his mom, you know, because moms need their room. So that's already 3. Then I want each of us to have an office / cozy room, and I call it that because I've always wanted sort of like my closet where I can come in and literally lay down, right? Because it's not that big, but like I could literally bring in a pillow and lay down. And I got this very comfy rug that my husband bought me, and so I could lay down here, and this is like my safe place. But it would be so much cooler if it was like a room, right? So I definitely want like a cozy room / office where I film, and then where I could just, you know, go in and rest, or just kind of watch my favorite movies and just feel safe. Big comforters, you know, and then of course his office. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, that's already 5 rooms. And then maybe a guest room. So I think 6 bedrooms is more than enough. Now, each bedroom has their own bathroom, so 6 bathrooms for each bedroom. Now, then you have, I would love a theater room. I think that would be cool. So that counts as number 7. And I think that's pretty much, and of course living room and stuff. But like bedroom wise, I think, so everyone has a room. Guests have room, our moms have room, and then of course in our mom's room, you know, when they come visit our other family, you know, they could always just like, if his sister comes, he can stay at his mom's room, whatever, right? And so yeah, so that, you know, what is your ideal? Let me know in the comments, because like, you know, 16 bedrooms, 24 bathrooms, like J-Lo's $60 million home. I'm like, that's just way too fucking much, you know? And also like the upkeep you have to have lots of cleaning, lots of, it's just too much, girl. My apartment is not small, but it's not huge, but still, I'm like, damn, bitch, like, it is a lot of cleaning, girl. And every day, every single day, because of course I have a husky, I got a broom and I got a mop, and every day, I'm a little bit anal when it comes to organization. But anywho, long story. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Love to hear from you guys. How many rooms is your dream home? Comment below. Love you all. Hope you enjoyed a little change in speed. I just wanted to talk about something different, girl. So much negativity already. So I really wanted to talk about this. But anyways, let me know in the comments. Love you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Mwah.